Hello and welcome back to Tony's Cool Tools. If it's your first time, thanks for stopping. Today here in Wisconsin, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. It's November 1st and we're almost going to hit 70 degrees. That's unseasonable. Normally we have snow by this time. But the other thing I'm smiling about is it's my anniversary. 36 years of blissful marriage. And that's to the same woman. On video 34, I did a segment on back-saving tools, and those were the log tongs. The only issue was I did not have a LogOx at the time. There are a number of my viewers that commented about using the LogOx and that I should definitely get one to try it out. So I contacted LogOx, and ironically, both Lynn and Austin, the owners of LogOx, had viewed the video and noticed that I did not represent them. And they were nice enough to send me a Forestry package to review. So that's what we're going to do today. Stay tuned. Like most of you, when I make a decision to purchase something, I like to do my due diligence and look at the reviews that are out there and the forums that are out there. How many do you know that can say they have 5-star rating, specifically on Amazon? That's not very common. And this tool, 5 stars across the board. That's pretty impressive. Let's step back in time. It all started with John Roberts, who is an engineer, deciding that he had a better mousetrap, or in this case, a better way of lifting and carrying wood. And that became the LogOx as we know it. There have been many improvements over the years, and we'll go through those. In my opinion, the LogOx is the Swiss Army knife of log tongs and cant hooks. If you want a multifunctional tool to take in the woods, this is probably the one you want. A little bit about LogOx. They are a veteran-owned company and manufacture in the US. Yes, USA-made products. Unheard of these days. And I love a company that listens to their customer and is always innovating and improving their product offering. As I mentioned in my previous video, my opinion is the log tongs are a back-saving device. But the other benefits are saving your gloves from getting dirty and wet, especially in the snow and when your blocks of wood are wet. Though I said log haulers or log tongs save your back, that was only my opinion. However, LogOx has scientific proof from the Fairfield School of Engineering. It reduces stress 93% on your back, 86% on your quadricep, and 70% on your biceps. These are some big numbers. All I know is when I use the log hauler or log tongs, it definitely reduces the stress on my back, and I can feel it. And I love their motto, at LogOx, we have your back. I thought I'd take you through the kit that LogOx sent me, and that's the Forestry kit. It changes the 3-in-1 kit to a 4-in-1 kit, and I'll explain how. It comes with the 3-in-1 tool, the cant hook handle, the kickstand or Bigfoot, the 3 new clamps, the 3 new lever clamps, Pickaroon head, and a holster, with an addition of a carrying case. I love companies that are not satisfied with the status quo. So what's new in 22? We'll discuss the 5 new upgrades on the tool. But before we do that, let's look at the original tool, and that is the 3-in-1. One of the things I love about this tool when you put it in your hand is how heavy duty it is. 6.2 pounds, and if you put the system together, it's 15.5 pounds. Pretty substantial. Robust doesn't even describe this tool. It's just really, really well made, especially the welds. The fit and finish is meticulous. It's also powder-coated orange, which is nice because you can find it in the woods when you leave it somewhere. And we'll be discussing some of the upgrades too, as far as the paint. And the belt holster is very convenient in that you can carry your tool without having to leave it on the ground and have to pick it up again. The heavy-duty stow-and-go case also is convenient in that it has pockets sewn on the inside so you can store wedges, your scrunch from your chainsaw, and other items that are needed. So you can use this as a carry case for all your needs to bring into the woods. So, new for 22. The first enhancement is the Easy Grip hardwood handle right here. And it went from 4 inches to 4.5 inches. And the purpose for that is for people who have large hands, or if you're working with gloves, it's easy to slip in there and hang on to them. Enhancement number 2. You may not think this is much, but LogOx painted the grapple orange. It used to be black, but they had some comments about people missing the black on wood and nicking it with their chainsaw blade. So now everything is high-vis orange. Enhancement number 3, longer cant hook handle. This one extends to 40 inches now. Number 4, switching from a clevis pin with an R clip on it to the new swing clip. Very similar to the latch pin on your 3-point tractors. Very heavy duty on this and extremely easy to use. And the 5th improvement is the Bigfoot Timberjack attachment. And as you can see, it has a beveled end over here, and that is for skidding or moving the logs, which we'll show you shortly. As I mentioned, the Forestry kit converts to a 4-in-1 as opposed to a 3-in-1, and that's by installing the Pickaroon head in here and using one of the clips. Now you have a Pickaroon ready to work. Here's a few tip configurations of both Hookaroons and Pickaroons, and I wanted to show you the difference on the LogOx one, and let me explain why. All the other Pickaroon or Hookaroons have a very pointy tip on it. This one has a unique tip. Let me show you why. Whoever designed the head on this Pickaroon knew the benefits of a pulp hook tip, and that is right here. As you can see, that little square head with the notch in it makes it extremely easy to pick wood up and hold it securely. Now that you've seen the specs on this tool, let's go to the woodyard and actually put it into practical use. As the original tool, many of you who use this tool know how easy it is. Basically, picking it up and bringing it over here, flicking it off. Whether it's the small pieces or the large pieces. And I know that there's a system to this, and I haven't worked on it yet because I just had it for about a week, but I know that you can flick this if you want, and it works pretty doggone good. Pretty neat. And it will work on larger blocks of wood as well. We'll have a stacking challenge soon. If I wanted to take this log and move it onto the ground, I can use this as a cant hook and just wedge the log in and roll it over. There are several ways of rolling a log after you've made your initial cut, or if you just need to move it out of the way. One of my most favorite is naturally the Pickaroon or the Hookaroon. Just hook it and bring it over, and you can move that quickly. Let's convert the log hauler to a cant hook now with Bigfoot. All I do is I use my long extension, put it in, use one of my swing latch clips here, grab Bigfoot. They must have made this for me because they put an arrow in there. Otherwise, I'd probably put it backwards. But I use one of my swing clips here. Put it on. Second one. And we're ready in business. This isn't the largest log you're going to be able to move, but this is a good representative log. Basically, all I do, hook it on the back side, bring it forward, And there we go. Now, as you can see, I got it off the ground. I can cut it without any fear of me hitting the ground. And really plenty of work up here if I have branches or anything that are sticking up. That's a substantial amount off the ground. There's what we're looking at right there. About 18 or 19 inches. As I previously mentioned about the Bigfoot design, it has this L-shaped or this sloping front end of it. That's for pulling the log or skidding it. Let me show you. Okay, for skidding, all I need to do is put the grapple on, hook it, bring it up, and now that beveled end is at the bottom, I can pull this where I need to and reposition the log and set her down. As I mentioned before, with the wider handle design here, no issues with heavy-duty gloves. And with the Forester kit, I become more proficient because it's a 4-in-1. So I can use the log hauler and at the same time use the Pickaroon here, pick it up, and just bring it over to the woodyard. Make it nice and easy. Twice as efficient. That's how easy it is. As I had mentioned before, the Forester kit comes with the holster, or you could buy it as an accessory. But the advantage there is, if I need to do something like open up the tailgate of my UTV, all I need to do is position it there. My hands are free, and when I'm through, go right back. Super nice. Well, I hope you've had as much fun watching this as I've had playing with this tool. And just like we all have Dodge, Chevy, Ford, and even Toyotas out there, Chris from the Woodyard, everyone has their own likes and tastes. This is just another option for you. And it's pretty doggone heavy duty, so you're not going to beat it up, I'll tell you that much. Almost forgot, one last thing. LogOx makes a firewood carrier or sling. I'll do that in a separate video. You'll see it shortly. Stay tuned. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And give me a thumbs up, please. And remember, pass it forward. Make the world a better place. And don't be a tool. Watch Tony's Cool Tool. Thanks. Until I see you next time.